Today we are going to start second chapter of class 11 physics, that is unit and measurement. The topic that we are starting today is measurement. These are some example of measurement in daily life: mass, volume, length, temperature. Now, why do we need measurement? To understand any phenomenon in physics, we do experiments, and every experiment require measurement of length, area, or you can say volume, temperature, pressure, volume, current, potential difference, and the list goes on. So there are almost every quantity that require measurement in experiments of physics. To verify any physical law, there is a need of measurement. Now, the next topic is physical quantity. It is a property that can be measured and described by a number. Such kind of property is known as physical quantity. For example, mass is a physical quantity. Mass can be measured also. A person has mass of 65 kg, length, area, temperature, and etc. There are many quantities that can be measured. So these quantities are called physical quantities. There are two types of physical quantities. The first one is fundamental quantities. Now, fundamental quantities are those quantities which does not depend on another quantities. For example, mass. Mass depends on mass only. Length of something, that is again depending on length only. Time, again depend on time only. So such quantities that depend only on itself rather than depending on others, those quantities are called fundamental quantities. Second is derived quantities. Derived quantities are those quantities which depends on one or more than one fundamental quantity. For example, let us say area. How you calculate area? Area of square is side into side. Area of, if you say rectangle, is L into B. So area is depending on two quantities, length and breadth, or side or side. So side is length and second side of length. So it depends on two fundamental quantity. Let us say speed. Speed is distance upon time. Distance is a kind of length. Time is time only. So it is depending on two fundamental quantities. So such quantities which depend on more than one fundamental quantity are called derived units. Next is unit of measurement. The standard used for measurement of physical quantity is called unit. For example, meter, foot, inch are used to measure length. Kilogram, pound for mass. Minutes, seconds, hour for time. Fahrenheit, Kelvin, Celsius are used for temperature. The next topic is characteristics of unit. A unit should be well defined. It should be of suitable size. Now, what is the meaning of suitable size? Let us say, for example, there is a distance of 1000 meter, or I can say distance of 1 kilometer. So, what is more suitable, 1000 meter or 1 kilometer? Answer would be 1 kilometer. So, in some situations, kilometer is much more of convenient size. If I say there is a distance of 100 meter, or I can say 0.1 kilometer. So which is more suitable? 100 meter. So depending on the situation, unit should be of suitable size. The unit should be reproducible. It should be invariable. The unit should be indestructible. And the last one, and the most important, it should be internationally acceptable. It means that it should be accepted all over the world, not only limited to country-wise specific.